All right, in the first part of the tutorial, we demonstrated how to make an interesting object, taking an idea of a hoop, a ball, and a base, and making it into something real as a digital product. And in particular, we made a plywood model. So now what we want to do is color the model to continue to make it interesting. Recording. So we want to add color to the interesting object. And again, let's start with the base, because the base in many ways is the simplest to work with. We know that we're working with the base because it says base. So now we're going to go to the texture, and we want to be on Blend Fong, and there's the plywood texture. So we don't want plywood anymore. We're going to make it a blank, and then we're going to give it a color. So we could give it all of these interesting colors, but we don't want the base to pull our attention, so we'll just give it a nice neutral gray. So now we have a nice neutral gray pointy base. Now let's color the ball. We made the ball more interesting because we cut it in half and then we made it hollow. So this ball has three different parts that we can color to make it interesting. Now, in order to color three different parts, we have to select the face. There is the inside of the ball, there's the cut side of the ball, and then there's the outside of the ball. So let's make the outside of the ball be some interesting color. First of all, we're going to blank the outside of the ball, and then we're going to give it an interesting color. So we can pick purple. So now the outside of the ball is purple, but everything else is still plywood. So again, make sure you select the face, and let's select the inside of the ball. Make the inside of the ball blank. And then we'll give it a different color. Maybe we'll make it be orange. So now we have two colors. And again, make sure you select the face. So maybe what we'll do again for the rim, we'll make it blank. And maybe we'll just give it that neutral color. But you'll see that something interesting has happened. It only colored half of the rim. So we have to select the other half of the rim and make it be blank. And maybe we'll leave it white just because that looks interesting, you know. So now we have a cut sphere with four colors on it. Finally, we need to color the hoop. So we're going to edit the hoop. And we've got the same trick going on here. There's an outside of the hoop and there's an inside of the hoop. So we want to select the outside of the hoop first. Make it be blank. Give it an interesting color. Now we could give it the same color as the sphere, but let's make the outside of the hoop be orange. Now we want to select the face, and let's select the inside of the hoop, and we're going to make that blank. And we can already see that there's two insides, so we're not going to be surprised by that anymore. Then we'll make one part of that a nice pink, and then select the face over here, and we'll make this one be, well, we could pick gray, but let's be different and pick black. So now we have an interesting object with all kind of colors all over the place.